Video number 218, multiplying by 2 and 3-digit whole numbers. So 34 times 30, we're going to use mental math for that one. Same thing with the 14 times 25. The other two, we're going to go ahead and use the written math style. Well, 34 times 30, we're going to use 34 times 3 and then throw a 0 at the end instead because we're multiplying by 3 tens rather than 3 ones. So 34 times 3 is 34 times 3 ones. 34 times 30 is 34 times 3 tens, which is why we just tack on a 0. What's 34 times 3? Well, 30 times 3. 30 times 3 is 90, plus the 4 times 3, which is 12, so therefore 90 plus 12, 102. Tack on a 0, you're all set. 14 times 25. Well, how many 25s can you fit into 100? Well, you can fit 4 25s. So what we want to do is find out how many sets of 100s can we fit inside of 14. All right, so really, we're going to end up saying, well, if it was 12 times 25, we would have exactly 3 sets of 4, because that's what 12 is. It's 3 sets of 4. So you would have exactly 300 if it was 12 times 25, but we have what? 2 extra, because 14 is 2 more than 12. So 2 extra 25s to give us 350. Another mental math strategy. You could divide 14 by 2 and then multiply 25 by 2 instead. So you'll end up with 7 times 50, which of course is 350. All right? 739 times 53. Now we're going to use the written mathematics style. So we put the 739 on top, 53 underneath. We go through, and just like in the previous videos, we do 3 times 9, 3 times 3, 3 times 7. So 3 9ers is 27, carry the 2. 3 times 3 plus the 2 is 11, carry the 1. 3 times 7 is 21, plus the 1, 22. This number, 2217, is the value you would get if we just did 3 times 739. Okay? Now in the next step, we put a 0 right underneath that 7 to indicate that we are not using the ones position, because look where we are now. We're going to be multiplying by 5. This number here, this 36,950, this is actually the number you would get if you multiplied 739 times 50. Because notice how we wouldn't even be using this second spot. So 5 times 9 is 45, carry the 4. So I'm not even going to use this 1 and 2 anymore. 5 times 3 is 15, plus the 4, 19, carry the 1. 5 times 7 is 35, plus the 1, 36. Bam. You go ahead and add these together. Of course, you get 39,167. Same thing when you multiply by a 3-digit number, except you just end up using 2 place values to indicate for the third position. So this first number, 16,000, that's from multiplying 8392 times 2. All right? From using that ones digit, ones position. Then the second number is from multiplying 80 times all of this. Okay, that's why you got an extra 0. And then this third spot is from multiplying 100 times the 8,392. So you would end up using 2 zeros there to to keep all the digits lined up in the correct places. All right. So this is how you multiply by 2 and 3-digit whole numbers. And in the next video, 219, we're going to work on where you have zeros in various spots. So we will see you then.